This is the guitar solo to Orange Glow from Last in Line. What happened here? What happened here? CVT for my buddy Chris, and who's a big Vivian Campbell fan, like myself. And the cool thing, man, about Vivian doing this Last in Line project, and I know I sound like a broken radio to you, Chris, but you know, him being a Def Leppard, super smart business move. But he's more tamed, and any guitar player that likes rock and metal would, I think, agree with that. So this allows him to really let loose, and you know, the whole backbeat and the style of the solo reminds me of is it Holy Diver or Last in Line? Last in Line. Don't know, that whole groove thing. So anyways, tuning is flat. We got 3 pages of tabs. I subgrouped all the solo. We got 14 little riffs. So number 1, coming in at 2 minutes and 54 seconds, 7G. We're gonna do a pinch harmonic and bend. So we have short rest and then 4 picks while you're bending it. The 2 middle ones are pinch harmonics. Now you don't have to be that precise. So in other words, he's going release, pull off the 5, and then pinch harmonic 7G vibrato rest. That's riff number 1. So slow. Cool little riff here too. Number 2. 5, hammer 7, pull 5 on the G, and then 4-5 G. Another quick point I wanted to make is, I was telling you this is easier than the Last in Line solo, but it's still got that 80s Vivian style to it. But you can get away with playing most of this with downstrokes, even the faster parts. There's nothing that's, you know, where you have to be like, you know, nothing like that type of thing. Although it does switch to the neck pickup in a certain part. So anyways, we have this, and then 4, hammer 5, pull 4 on the G. So you have this technique, 2 notes, and a technique. It's a good subgroup. My subgroup's a little bigger. This is one of the longer subgroups in here, but... And then 7-5 on the D and the A. You can experiment with fingering if you want to go 4-2, and then maybe 3-1 or 4-2 all the way through. I like 3-1 really, but 7-5-3 on the A, and then 5E. So 3 hammer 5A, and then 5-3 EA twice. But a 3 at the end there is bend, hold, release. And then 3E, slow bend, vibrato, rest. And he yanks that string. Alright, so we have alright, and then actually I split that into 2, Chris. The first one is the number 2, and then I put number 3 as this. Okay, so, but the goal ultimately is connecting all the subgroup pieces and making them flow into what we know as the solo, right? But you could subgroup them even smaller if you wanted. Number 4, 3 minutes, 2 seconds in, 7G, middle finger slide to 9, and then 8-10 on the B, real staccato. In other words, don't go, it's, and then bend the 10th fret now, a step and a half, 3 times. So you're bending this to that. You're bending an A to a C 3 times, right? So you're going hold, release, pull off to 8, and then immediately go to 10E, whole step bend, hold. So we have, and then I put down, up, down, down, but I think he's downstroking them, but the first two got to be faster. So and then release, pull off to 8, and then 10 vibrato. Okay, so that gives you number 5, 3 minutes 7 seconds. 10th fret on the high E, which we're still there, and then 8 hammer 10, pull 8, slide 7, which is a common Viv thing. Let's zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, so we have then 8, and then 7 hammer 8, pull 8, and then 8B, slide to 10, and then pinch vibrato with a descending slide. So slow, it's sometimes it's hard to get a pinch on the B string, but oops. Number 6, first finger 7G, and these are just really cool riffs, man. Slide to 10, and then go do like a shift, 10B, palm mute 10G, and it's a really like a pedal tone. Then go 12B 10G, and that 10G is always palm muted. 1310, and then so that gives you, just by adding that chunk palm mute, man, that gives you the, because if you didn't, it still sounds cool, but just more choppy this way. 1210 BG, no palm mute. So then we shift our whole hand to index on 12B. He's going to kind of do something similar to it. So it's 12GB, 1312B, so it's 15B, 12G, 15B, bend vibrato. So you have those two movements. So we have, and I forgot it. Hold on here. Yeah. So you have that 12 like a pedal in there. Number 7. This is cool. 3 minutes 14 seconds in. I think this is where he switches to his neck pickup. And it's the start note of this that I find interesting. Me and you talked about that during your Skype lessons. It's starting notes. Because most people would think of it as, but I don't know, just starting on that 12, 15 on the E, and then bend the 15B, and do that 3 times. Maybe middle finger. 12, 15 on the E, 15, 12, BE. This is number 8 riff. So number 7 is just 3 times. Number 8, 15E. See how you can switch fingers? Or experiment. Number 9, 12 hammer 15, pull 12 on the E, 15, 12, BE. 13B. Number 10, 13 hammer 15, pull 13, pull 12. There's a lot going on there. So you have, and I love that, 14, 12, 14 vibrato on the G. So you have So, riff 9 and 10 together would be. It's just a jigsaw puzzle, right? Connecting them. Riff 11, 3 minutes 18 seconds in, 12 G, probably back to bridge pickup, I think. No, I don't think he is yet. 12 slide to 14. And I put alternate picking on this, but I'm honestly not sure. Just experiment if you want to do downs at first to get used to it. It's similar to a pedal, but. And then you'll go 17E twice on 14G. 15E twice on 14G. So that sounds like this. And then 17, 15, 15 on the B. Okay, so. Oops. Although I think he's going down, up, down on the end, but. Good subgroup. Riff 11, I'm gonna keep it on bridge. Or no, riff 12. 10B slide to 17. And it's more one of those pedals again. Every other note will be 17B. So we slide up there to 17B, and now the E string, 17, back to the B string, 19E. Back to 17, 20, 17, 19, 17, 22, 20, back. So you have really catchy. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that. You know, just experimenting and coming up with your own little ideas. Number 13, I think this is down, up, down, one of the few parts, but 1917E, 20B bend. Then you'll go 20B bend, 17E twice. Do that 3 times. Okay, number 14, 19G, 20B, I think this is alternate picked. But once again, I'm not sure. And it could be alternate picked starting with a down or an up. So. (19G, 20B), string mute G, and then 1917G, 19D vibrato slide. So you have. And there you go, man. Have fun with this. Man, this is just getting out of control crazy. I'm gonna have to start braiding it or something. Alright, Chris. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks.